Hey guys, good morning. I did want to sink into Bitcoin a little bit further, but before I start the video, I do want to say please like, subscribe, and comment. If you want to join the Patreon, you can join at patreon.com/but I'm not a trader. I'll have the link in the comments and in the description below. Bitcoin perfectly pushes off support, right? I had support here at 66,320. You pushed off from right here. I'm looking for a rejection off this 4 hour, right? Because you did close a perfect entry on the 4 hour and you are pushing a little bit to the high side. I'm looking for maybe a push to 69,339 before you have another drop, but Bitcoin can't, you can't break this, right? If you break the 66,367 level, right, the support, you're looking at a pretty easy drop to 60K, right? And again, I don't really care too much about TA right now. Don't care about TA. Don't care about trends. Don't care about analysis. Don't care about anything. All I care about is this monthly trigger right here that's showing up right now, right? This thing is showing up on the monthly for June. If we close in 18 days like this, I think Bitcoin's going to crash 50%, right? And I've been pretty straightforward about that for a while, right? The 2 week, right? 2 week gave out here. You drop from 72K all the way to 56K, like a 20K drop, right? You're still on that 2 week trigger, right? You're still on a 2 week bear cycle, right? And it's still strong regardless, right? You haven't closed this upwards to the bullish side, right? You're basically just retesting this resistance at 71,348, right? So again, I don't really need to do too much analysis on Bitcoin because I already know that if this closes, you got like a 90% chance of dropping 50%. Why? Because that's what happened last time, right? Bear trigger, right? On the monthly, you went from 64K all the way down to 20 to 30K, 50% drop, right? Bear trigger, right? You drop from highs of 68K all the way down to 15K. Like that's like an 80% drop. So again, I'm not gonna you did have a cancel here, right? This one right here before you push in super hard. But again, for this one right here, I would have expected this, right? After this closed at 25, I would have 100% expected this to go back to like a 16K, right? But you ended up pushing really hard to the upside. This is going to be the second instance of that monthly trigger, right? If you do close this, there's like a 90, I'm not saying it's going to for sure go down, but I will be like a 99% bear because the chances of Bitcoin dropping like 50% or more goes up to like 90%, right? So again, don't need too much analysis on Bitcoin. This is more of an update for you guys of like, hey, where's this at? Really, the only important thing here is in, was it 18 days? Even 18 days, you have this little red bubble here on my indicators, right? I think you're going to crash 50%. It's very, very simple, right? Because even now, you're bouncing off that resistance that we had, or that support that we had at 66,328, right? Again, very easy. So I think as of right now, you could push a little bit to like a 69, high 68, and then drop. Or you just basically give this whole move up and you drop from here, right? But again, I'm very, whoops. Uh-oh, what am I? There we go. But as of right now, right, I'm very, very bearish, right? I'm only going to be bullish again if you actually break this, if you actually close any bull triggers, right, above this trend or above this resistance, right? You need a full candle close above here. You almost did it here, right? You closed a little bit above, but I would only be bullish if you actually close a full daily bull candle above this trend or above this resistance right here, right? If you close above both of these, I think for sure you're going to 75K, 76K. But again, you got to close like a full candle above this trend or at least like a partial daily candle above this 71,348 resistance level up here. It's very simple. I mean, you could have easily longed this what is it called? You could have easily longed this support here, right? And you would have caught like maybe like this isn't even that much of a big play unless you were like super leveraged, right? You could have caught this support here to the upside, right? Super easy long. And probably your stops would have been at 65, 7, 7, 8, right? So super easy long there. But again, you need something to close up here, man. That's really it. That's the only way things turn really bullish for Bitcoin. You got to close above a full daily candle above this trend, or at least some like a partial daily candle above that resistance here. There's really no TA that you need, really, like no big TA, right? Because Bitcoin really wants big moves to the upside or the low side, right? But as of right now, it is still technically very weak. And I'm looking at the 4 hour right now to look for these pushes towards the upside or the low side, right? And again, if you guys want to run this, you can do the same thing for coin, right? Coin's gonna be moving the exact same way, right? That's my guess. Coin's gonna be moving the exact same way. There's no reason for it to not go anywhere else, right? You're on a perfect entry on. See, like, I mean, if you wanted to, I'll give you guys even some like free sauce here, right? Like, I would definitely have entered yesterday on coin longs, right? First target on the 4 hour would have been right here, 247. Second target would have been here at 257, right? And then your daily. Shout out to Steve for giving me for running the, what is it called? For helping me with like targets. So shout out to him. And then right here, this would have probably been my target for the daily. I don't know if I would have used this one yet. 248.57. I mean, I guess because it's on the 4 hours. So I mean, you would have taken this trade yesterday, right here. So Tuesday, like when this closed right here like this, I would have taken this to 244. I would have taken this at least to like 247, 248, right? Easily taking that, and then if it breaks to the upside, I would have probably held on to like 257, right? But again, coin likes to move based off of Bitcoin, right? That's it. It would have been an easy long once it hit this support. But again, you got to really start looking at these pushes or like at the bigger picture, right? And you got to start pushing above here, the top of the trend or resistance, because if not, and if you get that close on the monthly in 18 days, Bitcoin's going to shit itself like 50%. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.